Hey there, tech enthusiasts! Ever wondered how webs come to life? It's like magic, right? Well, not quite. It's the awesome teamwork of front-end and back-end development. These two are like the dynamic duo of web development world. Front-end is all about what you see and interact with on a website. Think button menus and that cool scrolling effect. Back-end, on the other hand, is the behind-the-scenes hero, the engine that powers everything, handling data storage, user authentication, and all the complex stuff. In a car, the front end is like the exterior design, the dashboard and the steering wheel, while the back end is the engine, transmission, and all the mechanics that make it go vroom. Together, front end and back end create seamless and engaging web experiences. It's like a band. The front end is the lead singer and guitarist, captivating the audience, while the back end is the drummer and bassist, providing the rhythm and support that make the music rock. In this tech, we'll dive deep into the worlds of front-end and back development. We'll explore their roles, technologies, and even compare their earning potential. So buckle up and let's explore the fascinating world of web development together. Front-end development is like being an architect and interior designer for websites. You take the blueprint, design, and bring them to life using code. It's all about creating a user-friendly and visually appealing experience for anyone who visits a website. Think about your favorite websites. What makes you want to explore? It's probably the layout, the colors, the typography, and those cool animations. Browsing so much fun. That's the magic of front-end development. Front-end developers use a bunch of tools, but three are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML is like the skeleton of a website, providing structure and content. CSS is the stylist, adding colors, fonts, and making everything look pretty. And JavaScript? That's the party animal, bringing interactivity, animations, and making the web dynamic. A good front-end developer needs an eye for design, a love for code, and the patience to troubleshoot when things go wrong, because they always do. But the reward is seeing your creation come to life and knowing that you're making the web a more beautiful and engaging place. Now, let's pop open the hood and explore the power world of back-end development. This is where the magic happens behind the scenes. Back-end developers are like the engineers and mechanics who build the engine and make sure everything runs smoothly. They work server-side, dealing with databases, user authentication, and all the complex logic that powers a website. Imagine you're ordering food online. When you add item to your cart, that information needs to be stored somewhere, right? That's the database, and the back-end makes sure it's secure and accessible. When you enter your pay details, the back-end handles the encryption and payment gateways to process the transaction. Back-end developers use various programming languages like Python, Java, Ruby, and PHP to build the logic and functionality of a website. They also work with databases like MySQL, PostgreSQL, and MongoDB to store and manage data. It's a challenging field that requires strong problem-solving skills and a deep understanding of how servers, databases, and networks work. But hey, who doesn't love a good challenge, right? Now that we've met the front-end and back-end heroes, let's see how they work together to create web magic. Imagine you're at a restaurant. The front end, like the waiter who takes your order, user input. The waiter then sends the order to the kitchen. Back end. The kitchen back end prepares your food, processes data. Finally, the waiter brings your food back to you, displays results on the front end. That's how front and back end communicate through something called APIs, Application Programming Interfaces. APIs are like messengers that carry requests from the front end, back end, and bring back responses. Think like ordering food online. You interact with the web's front end to browse the menu and place your order. This request is then sent to the restaurant's back end to process the order. Once the order is ready, the website, front end, updates you with the estimated delivery time. This seamless interaction between the front end and back end is what makes web applications dynamic and responsive. It's like a choreographed dance where both partners know their steps perfectly and move together in perfect harmony.